Mr. Teacher, have you seen the new Star Wars movie?
Yes, I have, Answer Girl.
You know, I think you look like a very, shall we say, mature Luke Skywalker.
I hadn't thought about that, but if that's true, that could make me the last bald Jedi. Let's try it out. You will laugh at all my jokes.
Mr. Teacher, that only works on the weak-minded.
Oh.
Let's make a cobbler.
Let's make a cobbler. Greetings, people of Earth. I'm Mr. Teacher.
I'm Answer Girl.
We like to take this opportunity to say season greetings, happy holidays, Merry Cobbler, and Happy New Year.
Woohoo!
You might go, what do you mean Merry Cobbler? Well, we're not trying to substitute anything for Christmas, but the fact is that we're filming this December 26th. Now I thought we needed another celebration to fill that gap between Christmas and New Year's. And what better holiday would be Cobbler Day. So that's what we're doing. We're doing, as far as I know, the first annual Cobbler Day.
Woohoo!
And the main festivity is, of course, making a cobbler.
Yes.
Now we have some ingredients.
And then eating the cobbler.
Eating the cobbler.
Eating the cobbler.
This is the point of baking the cobbler, to begin with.
Yeah, what else?
That's right. First of all, we have a stove behind us, which we have preheated at 375 degrees. There we go. The vessel that we are going to use is a Dutch oven. And for the
Cobbler.
For the cobbler, for the technically minded, this is an aluminum Dutch oven as opposed to cast iron. Cast iron is traditional. It's preferable in a lot of cases because it distributes the heat more evenly, particularly if you're outside and you're cooking with charcoal. However, aluminum is lightweight. It's generally the type of thing that you take on a backpacking trip. Yeah, so she would have had to use 2 arms and a foot to lift a cast iron one of that size. Also, this has the advantage you can put it on a grate in the oven without fear of damaging anything. So it has that advantage, and since it's in a stove, and the stove generally gives compensates for it not being cast iron, it gives more heat more evenly than charcoal. Yeah, very good. So anyway.
We are going to make today my favorite cobbler, a peach and pineapple cobbler.
Yay!
So if you will kindly direct your attention to this side of the screen, these are our ingredients today. We will be using 2 cans of crushed pineapples, 1 large can of sliced peaches in heavy syrup, 2 boxes of Jiffy Golden Yellow Cake Mix,
Yes.
and 3 sticks.
Actually,
1 stick
1 stick.
of butter.
Yes, they come in 4s, and we already cooked a couple.
Unsalted.
Unsalted. Cooking is an art, and
Yes.
so you can do different types of fruit, you can do different kinds of butter, different kinds of mix. This is the particular thing that we put together that we like. Your taste may be different. For instance, we sometimes have the peaches in heavy syrup. This time we're going to have light syrup.
No, this time we're using heavy syrup.
Oh, this
Sometimes
time
we do it in light syrup.
My mistake. Now we have light syrup. Sometimes it brings out the flavor of the fruit a little bit differently. I got confused because the pineapple is 100% pineapple juice, so that brings out that particular flavor.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all,
Step 1.
Step 1, we have here the Dutch oven.
And you will notice that we have lined it with aluminum foil for easy cleanup.
We have greased the bottom of the pan before we put, or the oven before we put the aluminum foil in, and then we greased the aluminum foil. All right, so the first thing we do is add the fruit. And
did we wash our hands yet, Mr. Teacher?
At some point, I did. Did you?
I did not.
Ah. And probably I should too.
Washing my hands. My hands are dirty.
Did we have a can of oil?
Yes, you have one in the, it's underneath.
Oh, right underneath here.
Alright, you should probably tell me the steps so that I can, you know.
Okay, step number 1, we need to put in the sliced peaches in heavy syrup.
Sliced peaches and heavy syrup.
And Nancy girl will do that while I'm over here sanitizing my hands.
Do we drain the peaches or the pineapple at all, Mr. Jackson?
No,
we do not.
Drain.
That is correct.
We do not drain the peaches.
We want that heavy syrup in there because what that's going to do for us is that's going to give us a nice sugary taste. And some of the sugar does bake out, and it'll give us a nice golden crust of sugar on the bottom, which can be sometimes persnickety to clean. But I think that it's worth it for the scrumptious sweet taste. 1 large can of pineapples, of peaches, excuse me, and heavy syrup.
Next, we have crushed pineapple. You could have tibbits, you can have chunks, but I prefer crushed pineapple because it allows it to circulate around the peaches. And in this case, we can have our flip top. And for the first can, we dump the juice and the pineapple here. For the second can, we are going to drain the juice first and then add the pineapple. The reason being that we found through experience is that too much juice, you never quite get everything cooked off. And so it doesn't end up very well, or as well as if we limit the amount of juice. So this is a trial and error. So yeah, dump it in there. And I don't think we mentioned amounts. So what we just put in there is a 29-ounce can of sliced peaches and heavy syrup, and we put in with juice, and we put in 2 20-ounce cans of pineapple. 1 drained, 1 straight. And Nancy girl will now stir that in so that the pineapple and the juice and the peaches and everything is all mixed around.
All well incorporated.
Yes, and while she's doing that, we'll prepare the next step.
Yes. Well, why don't you explain that next step while I continue stirring, Mr. Teacher?
Oh, that would indeed be an act of coordination and cooperation.